Civil War continues to dominate the box office this weekend, coming in again at number 1. But it's no longer the only war film in cinemas, as Guy Ritchie's latest movie, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, sought to bring some competition. Sadly, Ritchie's newest outing ended up not being much competition in the end, only coming in 4th at the box office. Is The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare really a bust, or was the best movie out at the moment overlooked? Based on the book Churchill's Secret Warriors, the explosive true story of the Special Forces desperados of World War II by Damian Lewis, which details Operation Postmaster, a covert mission to disrupt the German U-boat supply operation in Fernando Po. With documents related to the operation declassified in 2016, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is based on true events, though embellishes and exaggerates in the Guy Ritchie way of stylized action and banter-heavy humor. Starring Henry Cavill and Alan Ritchson as Gus March Phillips and Anders Lassen, the men responsible for carrying out Operation Postmaster, The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare is a blend of heist and war film with the Guy Ritchie flair. While entertaining throughout, maintaining a brisk pacing through its 2-hour runtime, the movie is light and fun, though not particularly memorable. Keeping the story simple, the characters and action are fun and kept me engaged along with Ritchie's trademark dialogue, but nothing in the movie stood out as something I haven't already gotten from Guy Ritchie or other movies. Though not his first foray into war films, Ungentlemanly Warfare doesn't feel quite as authentic to me as better movies in the genre. With Ritchie focused on making another stylized action comedy, it's not that the movie has no substance, but I'd have liked more substance in regard to the non-fictional subject matter. The film is fun but lacks tension, and while the stakes were real and helped change the course of the war through weakening Germany's naval forces, we are told the stakes exist and we know them from history, but the movie itself never impresses upon me the significance of the event, and never made me feel those stakes. Cavill and Ritchson alongside the rest of the cast give solid performances. With slick action and slicker dialogue, the characters are humorous and endearing, but lack a lot of depth otherwise. Cavill and Isa Gonzalez, who portrayed Marjorie Stewart, a person who in reality wasn't likely involved in the actual operation, get the meatier emotional development of the cast, but still are lacking compared to their real-life histories. As a brief nitpick, I also was not impressed with Rory Kinnear's performance as Churchill. I can give this a pass as it's not a huge role in the film, but it was Churchill's machinations that put the operation in play, and I've had appreciated a stronger showing. The movie's set pieces are well made, though grossly exaggerated compared to the amount of gunfire that took place during the real-life op. Being a Guy Ritchie movie, this too I can give a pass, as I expected exaggerated set pieces, though the actual climax was a lot quieter and uneventful in real life. My real gripe with the set pieces weren't with their historical inaccuracy, but with the fact that it was again a lot of things I've already seen before. Ultimately, that was my biggest walkaway from the movie. I've seen it all before, especially from Guy Ritchie. The banter wasn't particularly unique, nor the set pieces or the characters, but it did all feel like Guy Ritchie, and made for an entertaining action espionage film. Better than everything else currently beating it at the box office by a mile. Yet it is still all none too memorable. And for that, I give The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare 2.5 out of 4 stars.